Have you ever wondered what sets successful business people apart from average business people? Strategic thinking. Strategic thinking is the process of analyzing information and using skills to make effective decisions. By implementing certain strategies, managers and business owners can increase the chance of success in their business. In order to become a strategic thinker, you must develop the habits of a strategic thinker. So, what are these habits? Well, one is to see the forest for the trees. This comes from an old saying, and it means that someone who can't see the forest for the trees is someone who gets so bogged down in the day-to-day running of the business that they aren't seeing the big picture or anticipating what might be coming. A strategic thinker is constantly scanning the horizon for problems or opportunities. A strategic thinker always has an eye on the future. Let's imagine you own a specialty toy store that offers fun, unique toys not readily available at other shops in the area. You've noticed your core business has been shrinking year after year, and you realize you need to make changes for the future. As part of your habit, you spend some time during your team meeting discussing ideas and sharing information. This week, you are asking your team to think about what changes they would recommend to create a better future for the store. You ask them to take a step back and see the big picture. Another important habit is to value relationships and trust. A strategic thinker places a lot of value on being able to establish relationships with employees and customers. Creating trust between employees means you have people around who you can count on to do the right thing. Establishing trust and relationships with your customers creates customer loyalty and more business opportunities. Then, you should create a learning organization. A strategic thinker needs an environment where people are constantly learning and embracing change, and who are not afraid of taking risks. A strategic thinker will promote an environment where people celebrate successes and failures. Sometimes it is our failures that create some of the best growth opportunities for our business. Always challenge how things are done to find better ways to run your business. Imagine one of your toy store employees suggests you have a family night at the store where families buy games or toys, play together in the store, and the store will provide refreshments and drinks. You immediately think, "We have never done that, and I don't know if it will work." But you want to be more strategic in your thinking and spend time with your team discussing the idea. Before the meeting is over, you have a plan that everyone is excited about. Next, you should reward creative thinking. A strategic thinker encourages innovation and challenges the status quo. Just because we do something one way today doesn't mean it is the right thing to do. Rewarding innovation doesn't mean offering money to employees with good ideas, but it is about supporting and encouraging employees to question everything and to constantly search for ways to improve their work and the company's processes. As a strategic thinker, you should also be data-driven, recognizing the value of information and using a wide variety of data sources. Customer surveys, computer-generated reporting, employee surveys are just a few of the methods available to gather information. Gathering and analyzing data ensures that a strategic thinker has a handle on the known data in order to make better decisions. Your store manager suggests you do a survey to ask your toy store customers for their input about the store. The survey results provide great information and opinions about your store that you didn't even consider before. As you read through the surveys and interpret the information, some great ideas surface about how to fix current problems and make future improvements. Using data, you are able to create strategies that will be effective for growing your store. Finally, you should use strategic decision-making. Gathering and analyzing data is one thing, but then a strategic thinker needs to know how to use that information to make decisions. This step relies on all of the other steps as well. Being able to anticipate changes, valuing relationships and trust between employees and customers, having an organization that is constantly learning and changing, looking for the most creative ways to get the job done, and gathering information ensures a leader is able to make sound strategic decisions. After implementing a survey, the data shows customers want longer store hours, especially on Saturdays. You discuss the idea with your staff, and determine you will run a 3-month test and keep the store open until 7 p.m. on Saturdays. You also decide to have events and in-store activities on Saturday afternoon to help build excitement for your new hours. By making these decisions, you are implementing strategies to grow sales and increase customer satisfaction. There are several habits that distinguish strategic thinkers. These habits include seeing the forest for the trees, valuing relationships and trust, creating a learning organization, rewarding creative thinking, being data-driven, and making strategic decisions. By focusing on and developing these habits, you can strengthen your strategic thinking skills.